for my grandparents, for my mom, and for myself in earlier pregnancies, we had the care that we needed. Now we don't, and it just feels like such a step backwards. The rural area that we live in had a labor and delivery department where I delivered all my other kids. They closed the department about 2 or 3 months before I was supposed to deliver. They probably had the ability to save my life. There was no way to deliver a baby. There was no way to, take care of my baby. There was also that worry of what happens if things don't go well. My husband woke me up one morning. I was 33 weeks pregnant. Just realized I was completely soaked. Everywhere's blood. So we had talked that we would just drive as fast as we could to try to get someplace that would enable both of us to survive. It was about 30 minutes into the drive before I felt Daisy move for the first time, because at that point we had no way of knowing whether she was even still alive. But just so thankful that she was still with us. We had called ahead an hour and a half away. The team was there and ready for us. Daisy, her placenta partially tore from my uterus. So that created some bleeding. And then that's what I saw. If you have a full placental abruption, you have very, very short amount of time before it's bad for the mom and baby, in which both of them won't survive. Because of the risk of that happening again, they said I could not go home because I didn't have emergency care there close, but I also didn't qualify to stay in the hospital. So I moved into a hotel, $150 a night. I didn't know it at the time, but I was going over there to spend 5 weeks in that hotel room. And they would allow all the kids to come swim in the pool. This is my only interaction with my family for those weeks, is once a week they would all come down and we'd spend a few hours together. And it was just, this cannot be the solution or the way life is. This can't be the answer. I really felt helpless. My biggest fear, honestly, it was financial. The concessions I was going to have to make at home, there was very real, okay, the kids may not get Christmas this year. Will my job still be there? Will the benefits I have that I provide for my family, will those continue? That was hard to feel like I didn't have any way of making decisions and it was all made for me. But there are people that can't even put a credit card to push it on down the line or do those kind of things. And so the idea that you don't have that care for this fairly universal experience just seems unimaginable to me. The challenge for most of rural community when it comes to healthcare is access to care. Half the counties in Missouri don't even have a birth center or an OB provider. Having to drive so far, it limits what families can do. It limits you're making decisions about what appointments you're going to keep and what appointments you're going to skip because of situations where you don't have transportation or you're having to take off work or you don't have childcare. But it does cast a shadow over it. You're like, what if, and what are we going to do if this happens? Just want to encourage moms who are in rural deserts to just be prepared. Have that plan in place to be able to get where you need to get quickly. And that may mean many scenarios, depending on the type of day and the support that you have. Make those plans and talk those scenarios out with your support systems. I think remember that this is a joyous time and that you're going to deliver and have a baby. This is a miracle, and that you get to bring a new baby home.